Mike Moore Media.
On our media line, Lance Metzler, Rockingham County Manager. Lance, hey, always good to talk to you. How are you?
Mike, good morning. How are you?
Well, I'm doing just great. Well, we have lots to talk about as usual. Let's start with some key people joining Rockingham County government. Let's talk about them first.
Absolutely. So, yeah, we have lost some good leadership either through going back to take care of family or for retirement, but we've gained some good people, so we're really glad to have them on board. First is Mabel Scott retired as the public information officer. Mm-hmm. So we did a search. We found a local girl. Her name's Rebecca Pegram. She is from Rockingham County. She lives in Greensboro now. She works for WFMY and Spectrum, so we're glad to have local talent to be able to come and work for Rockingham County. She'll start here September the 13th, which will be Monday. We're glad to get her on board. She's very enthusiastic, very keen into her career, and we're just looking forward to having her.
Sure. Well, she's a fairly recent college graduate to App State, 2018, I see in this news release. And so it's good to have some fresh young perspective on things in the Public Information Office, isn't it?
It is. Plus, she'll be doing some work with our website, which we're glad to have her because the younger ones, they know how to do all that stuff on the websites. Whereas you put me on that, I can't help you out there.
Well, we're glad to welcome Rebecca to the department there. That is absolutely great. So again, her name is Rebecca Wells Pegram. You know, Pegram name. I've been around here in Rockingham County for a long time.
Yes, sir, it has been. I know it's like, I'm from Germany, originally from Germany. My family's from Germany. And Metzler's a common name like Smith, and Pegram's a common name around here.
Mm-hmm. It sure is. All right. Well, we wish her the best. Look forward to working with her. And then we have someone new in human resources. So tell us about that lady.
Actually, she's new, but she's not new. Her name is Stephanie Kingston. So she has been working with the county, ever since I've been here, probably 12, 13 years. And she is our new HR director. She was a HR or human resources analyst, and we've done searches. We've had a variety of different human resource directors over the years, and they're not from here, so they're not invested like most would be if they're from here. Stephanie's from here. She's invested here. Her family's from here, so I think that she'll be one that will stay around for the long term until she retires. So we're really glad to have her in the HR position.
Yeah, well, I'm looking at a news release just recently, earlier in the month, or I guess the end of last month probably, and it says here she's been a county employee 21 years in public health, the finance department, as you mentioned, interim HR director. So, a degree in human resources management, business administration from RCC, and looks like she has an extensive knowledge of everything she'll need in HR.
I'm glad you reminded me. I totally forgot about that stint in public health. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Now, some changes in the County Commissioners Board. So bring us up to date about that, because we've had someone there who's kind of been promoted, I guess we could say.
Well, one other key department head we hired was the Director of Community Development, which has planning and zoning, building inspections, and code enforcement and planning below them. And his name is Harold Marziano. He goes by Marzi. He used to be the town manager for Surf City, and he was the town manager for Mount Gilead, North Carolina. And not Surf City, one of the coastal communities. I can't remember which one. It's Sunset Beach.
Okay. And
so he's a new addition, been on the job for about a week, and he'll be a familiar face. People get to know him, but he's really good too. So, again, we've had three key positions that had to be filled, and I think we've got some great folks that have filled them.
Wonderful. Well, I didn't know about Marzi. Haven't seen a news release on him, so thanks for telling us about him as well. Okay.
He'll be forthcoming when our new PIO starts.
Yeah, okay. Sounds great. Well, welcome to these new people. Glad to have them a part of Rockingham County government. You know, they're in a good place.
They're in a good place to live, work, and play.
That's exactly right. Okay, now let's talk about Reese Pirtle.
Okay, Reese fantastic. Unfortunately, we had as everybody knows, Jerry Carter, our House Representative member, he passed away. It was very unfortunate that happened.
Yeah.
Our thoughts are obviously with the family of Mr. Carter. But Reese Pirtle was a commissioner here, did a fine job, and he was promoted. The GOP recommended that Mr. Pirtle be the replacement for Representative Carter as the House Representative member for Rockingham County. And Mr. Pirtle was sworn in, and he will represent Rockingham County well. He's a great guy. I love working with him as a commissioner, and I know he'll do an excellent job as a House of Representatives for Rockingham County. Once he left, there was an opening for his position as a county commissioner. The executive committee for the GOP met and moved Don Powell's name to set to the commissioners. Commissioners approved it last night, and he was sworn in last night. So we're congratulate Don, Mr. Powell, on his induction to being a commissioner, and we're looking forward to working with him. He's got a contracting business, so he's got that experience. Plus, he's been in law enforcement. With that experience, we're excited to have him on board as a commissioner to help lead Rockingham County even further than where we've been thus far.
Sure. So if no one got to the meeting last night or watched it online, that's kind of breaking news, isn't it? Don Powell, now a member of the Rockingham County Board of Commissioners.
It is, and again, he's going to make a fantastic addition to the board. We've got a great board, and he'll just make that much more better.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, wish Don all the best. Continuing success to him. All righty. Wow. Good things happening with people. Positive news there. What else do you need to talk about today, Lance?
Well, I want to remind everybody that obviously September 11th is coming up on Saturday, and just to keep all the families and the families in mind of those that were lost, be it the people in the buildings or emergency management and public safety. Please keep them in your prayers and thoughts during this difficult time. But on September the 10th, at 10 o'clock, the sheriff will have a 911 service over at the sheriff's office. So if anybody's interested in attending, please put that on your calendar.
Yeah, so that is this coming Friday, 9 o'clock. I understand it's going to last about 30 minutes. And our friend Colonel David Myers, USMC retired, is one of the speakers.
Yes, he will be. We'll look forward to hearing him. He's a great guy.
Yeah, okay. All right, so remembering September 11th, that special ceremony on the front lawn at the Law Enforcement Center, the Sheriff's Office there, this Friday morning at 9. Okay, that's great.
Yeah.
At 10. At 10, I'm sorry, at 10. In fact, we have a lot of special...
No, I'm sorry. Mike, I'm sorry. You're right. It's at 9 o'clock.
Okay. Well, I was thinking I was wrong because I've been promoting it at 9, so I thought, I got to correct it. Yeah. Okay. So at 9 on Friday. But you know, we've got a lot of 9/11 ceremonies around the area. At 11 on the 11th, that sculpture. Dedication in downtown Reidsville, to mention one. So there are a lot of opportunities for us to remember 9/11.
Yes. We all need to remember that and just keep our military and our law enforcement in mind. During these times of uncertainty that we're dealing with.
That's right. Yeah. Speaking of uncertainty, going out on a limb here to ask you this one. There are still some unknowns about COVID. So where are we with that around the county? I know we've got about 800 Rockingham County school students in quarantine right now, about 50 staff members. So your input on that, because you and Rockingham County, when that all happened last year, jumped on that immediately and took care of business. Yeah,
well, the right now with the Delta variant, as you've heard, obviously they're able to spread that 6 times more easily spread than the original COVID. And then there seems to be another variant that's coming out, which bothers me. So right now is a time of uncertainty. I know the schools are having to deal with a lot of issues with the having to close sections of classrooms down to all classrooms, to sending teachers home because of it. So it's a concern of ours. Our public health department's been very proactive working with the school systems to make sure they're prepared as possible to handle anything that comes up.
Sure. Okay. Well, we'll just keep an eye on that and hope for the best for sure. And you were there. You had COVID, so you know firsthand.
Yes. I would not wish that on anybody. It was a very bad experience, and I hope nobody gets it. But I hope if somebody gets it, that they don't have bad symptoms and like I'd had.
Yeah. Okay. But you're okay now.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. How long did it take you to get over that, Lance? I know we talked about it some time back.
Yeah, off and on. Just the original impact was, 5 or 6 days. But I had lingering symptoms for probably, I'd say, maybe 2.5, 3 months.
Is that right? Wow. Okay. Well, I'm glad you're doing well. Anything else we need to talk about today?
No, it's just that we're the county's full steam ahead. We've got a lot going on with our southwestern part of our county over there in Reedsville and in Eden. Actually, our whole entire county is pretty much very busy with a lot of development, both commercial, retail, industrial, and residential. So we're excited to see that Rockingham County is on the move.
Mm-hmm. It certainly is. Thank you for being there at the helm, Lance Metzler. Always good to talk to you, sir.
Thank you, Mike. Have a good day.
You too. All right, Lance Metzler, our Rockingham County manager. Get more information if you're new to the area. Welcome. Or if you've been here a while, please go to the website and find out more about what's going on at myrockinghamcountync.com.